After Wack 100 and Dollface backyard wars, Dollface has sent a position to defend Big U, and Akademiks attempted to call Wack 100 while he was on live to get his take on Dollface, but Wack didn't answer the phone. So Akademiks called Dollface, and he went at Wack 100.
Wack 100 is an orchestrator. He's sitting behind the scenes, and he's taking people that he knows and are just operating out of anger and frustration at Big U, and he's using their dislike and their anger at Big U, he's using it to his favor and in his favor to get at Big U. And that's what he's been doing for the last 3 or 4 years. So Big U already, listen, Big U, in my opinion, in my estimation, he had already done enough to expose himself, but Wack 100 wanted to make sure that he pushed this way over the edge. Here's what I'm telling you. I know Wack is listening right now. And I know the whole clubhouse people are listening to right now. Because what else do they got to listen to Akademiks? Nothing. So let me just tell you this. Wack 100 is a snake of epic proportions. He can't be trusted. Wack 100 is like Samuel L. Jackson's character on Django Unchained. He can't be trusted. And when you give him your platform and let him run wild.
No, we try to do some pushback, but I will say the thing with Wack will come with new information that you have no idea about that you really can't challenge.
I believe, it is my opinion, and I'm going to say allegedly, I'm going to say that Wack 100 is working with the federal government. Wack 100 is the new leader of the hip-hop police, allegedly.
You really think that?
I really do.
Is it because he doesn't get, like, okay, so, all right, you know, God forbid, but let's say they give a 4th supersede indictment and Wack is charged. Would you still think he is a cooperator? I'm asking because I think sometimes people get stuck in their own theories that nothing someone could do to prove them wrong. I'm asking you here, what would happen or what could happen that you're like, you know what?
I don't want Wack to be charged with anything. What I'm simply saying is, this is not about whether he should be charged or not. I'm just pointing that out because it is extremely odd, and it is really telling, and it really showcases what went on here. Wack will never be charged by the feds. He's not going to be brought to this indictment, right? But he certainly had to be called as a witness. So listen, when you talk about something being an overt act, okay, cool. Not an actual charge. It just speaks to the overall character or the MO of a person. Well, Big U's lawyer still has to address it.
Make sure you hit that like button so we can get back in that algorithm. I need a quick 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, I need a quick 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, I need a quick 1,000 likes. Hit that hype. Roll to 40,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. You'll be updated every time I drop. But after that live stream with Akademiks and Dollface, Wack 100 responded. And I'm talking about Wack 100 started posting addresses, and he started posting Dollface wife, and then he posted Dollface paperwork. I'm talking about he got a hold of Dollface whole life.
You mad because I found he been hollering in Detroit, in Dallas, Georgia. Population 15,000. And I was right. My game room is bigger than his house. I seen him all. Actually, I called him. Somebody gave me his number. He tried to answer the phone and act like an old man until I started clowning him. You know who my wife work for? I said, this is where you live. I'm looking at your house, your specs. You shouldn't have showed the little fireplace in the backyard, because here it go. Boom, boom, boom. Boy, you live in Dallas, Georgia. You are in the sticks. Talking crazy. You live in Dallas, Georgia. You nowhere in Detroit. Nowhere. You in Dallas, Georgia. I gave him his address, and then I put this backyard and shit was crib up on my Instagram. He went crazy. I said, bro, I was right. My game room is bigger than your house. He got hot. He was hot. You can't show us nothing because we'll find it. When live that night, want to do a backyard war with it and try to do it with,
You ain't got no fireplace.
I said, there's 2 of them back there, but I got one that'll cook it. When he showed that, telling me, they said, Wack, I don't know why they did with you. That was a bad look for him. So this where he's back. This where he at right here. Found it, traced his name, skip traced his name. Well, there you go. That's him right there. Don't that look familiar? Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
And then we
Potter.
got his criminal record. That never did none of that time, none of that cap too. Oh, that's cap. We need to go over his rat paperwork. Actually, I don't think we ain't hit him yet. He shouldn't have showed it. That's how we found him. Oh, Dawgface. Dawgface, 54 years old. He just figuring it out.
What's that?
Christian, he just turned 54.
You talking about Dogface and his paperwork?
Yeah, we got his work. We didn't really go through it. We got it though. Let's go ahead on the dig on it. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta run our own thing on the dog. Just go through it, learn it, and we go up.
I don't understand why Dollface jumped into that arena with Wack 100 because Wack 100 got a hold of all his information and he not letting up. He posted his wife, his paperwork, and his house all on his Instagram. And now it's looking like it's taking a turn into the Instagram wars. But for Dollface, it's a no-win because Dollface posting a bunch of old stuff and Wack 100 got stuff we ain't never seen before. But in the midst of Wack 100 going at Dollface, he revealed that he got a phone call about Big U and Future. And he figured out that Big U and Future actually did have an altercation at a hotel where Big U and one of his co-defendants allegedly put hands on Future and his security. If from the sound of it, whoever the snitch is mixed up both stories. And the real story is it wasn't at no airport. It was really a hotel.
I get a thing this morning. My partner over there at the west side, he said, Wack, I'm just hearing this. No, I'll be delayed. He said they mixing up. So I just found out that Future did get knocked out in LA.
Oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
Dead homies.
Pluto?
Yeah. I just found out me this morning. Hold on, I screen. I'm gonna drop it in the group chat. Me this morning. He said, bro, you know my kids be sending me, and they said, Dad, they trying to put some whack. But I remember you told me, y'all told us when Big U and them called Future, they was at the hotel with this. So he hit me this morning and broke it all down in text. Yeah, it's in the morning show chat so y'all can follow it. He said, Hop is the one telling. Now Hop is on Big U's RICO. He's in the RICO, right? He said Hop is the one telling. He's the one knocked out Future, and Floss took his gun. Floss, y'all be hearing me talk about, said I know he telling because he disappeared. He was Floss 2 on Instagram. He used to be crip walking out every day on Instagram. So I responded, I said, knocked him out where? Future wasn't touched at the airport, that's cap. He said SLS, that's the hotel in Beverly Hills. I was right there. I said, first they said it was a club, now a hotel. So that happened at a hotel, Future got knocked out. He said yes. I said, I already know it was one of Big U's homies telling that story because he wasn't touched with me. He said it was Hop and Floss. Hop is on the RICO. I never knew they caught Future slipping like that. So Future had a gun when he got knocked out. Future
And they
security.
disarmed him?
He said Future security. Hop knocked out Future. Big U was there when this happened? He said, yeah. So I said, so Hop knocked him out and Floss took the security pistol? Yeah, bro, at my hotel. I said, yeah, I didn't know about this one. Now it makes sense. They're mixing that situation, the airport with the hotel situation. He said, yes. When I seen it, I said, yeah, Hop is a cold D on the RICO. Floss telling, that'll come out during the trial. He said, yeah, that's who's telling. My brother got 2 kids by Hop's sister. I said, Hop ain't never did no time, bro. And he had got away from Big U. So right now I can see Hop cooperating. He said he is, Manny is, and Vay is. Monty is a taco truck. I said, Bear Claw telling too, bro, loose too. All of them and about 50 more of his homies over there. He responds with Bear Claw telling with a broken heart. I said, Bear Claw told him stop calling his phone. I think he's the one on the extra witness tampering charges. He said, we all know Loose Cannon gonna tell. Yeah, so kind of find out, I guess, and I didn't know about this one. They called Future at the SLS hotel. Then on the RICO, Hop knocked Future out. So he's saying, bro, that's coming from Hop because he done did it and he on the RICO. And what they doing is they try to mix the airport with the hotel. I know he wasn't touched at the airport. He said, but I'm right there witnessing, watching the knockout at the hotel.
So when they add in the future situation, it's coming from his wealth. That's why it's reading
It's
like that.
coming from Hop.
That makes sense.
That's why when I said that ain't my story. Yeah, because I ain't never heard of Future being touched in LA. But I guess he got knocked out. Probably wasn't nobody there but him, his security, Big U, Hop, and Floss. That's what it looked like. And Floss for sure telling. He telling for sure. His name he's something Jones. That's key to little people. I don't know how it's key to little people.
Yeah, Bonnie.
Say it again. That's him. That's him.
And the wiretap paperwork. I don't know.
Yeah, Giovanni Jones. That's him. He's a rat from way back. He told on the schoolyards.
That ain't a good thing because his phone got hot off the big U 23. So
Well, Hop is in the RICO. He's one of the 7. Hop is we got Henley. Loose Cannon is who Loose Cannon? What's his last name? I done forgot.
Williams.
Hop is William. Hop is one of the 7 in the RICO. You name the names, I'm gonna tell you which one Hop is.
All right, give me a second. My name and all. Give me a second. This everybody they had, right? They had Eugene Henley Jr., Sylvester Robinson, Mark Martin, Devon Douglas. Where's that name?
That's Hop.
There you
They
go.
gotta be. Mark Martin is Bear Claw.
And Tremaine Ashley Williams,
That's Loose Cannon.
Zaire Mitchell.
Yeah, but he ain't in the RICO.
Yeah,
That's Brick Baby. You got to go to the one that named the 7 people in the RICO. It's 5, 2 women. You got Monty. You got the older chick.
all right, we got Eugene Henley, Sylvester Robinson, Mark Martin, Tremaine Ashley Williams, Armani Afeleje, Frederick Blanton Jr., and Tiffany Sharika Hines.
So look,
Go ahead.
Hop is the one. I'm gonna tell you which one he is. He's the one on the phone who sent to go pick the robbery money up from Brick Baby. That's Hop. That's him. Remember when he said it was supposed to have been 5 to 7,
It was
and
only
Big
like
U
2 to
counted
3.
and said it was only 2 to 3?
2
That's
to
Hop.
3, yeah.
That's 600 partner. 600 partner. They from the same clique.
When I first reacted to the Big U and Future airport incident, I said it was either another incident that happened that didn't involve Wack or the feds put some extras on it. And now it's starting to sound like whoever talking to the feds is really just trying to get Big U cooked. I was never under the impression that Wack 100 was involved with Overact 38 because Wack always said he never put hands on Future. And he also said Big U never did nothing. Now, as far as Dollface, see, they back and forth was going somewhere else. And with Wack getting a hold of Dawgface paperwork, it's looking like Dollface is next on the chopping block. But let me know what you think about all this in the comment section. And make sure you hit that like button. Let's get the video to 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, 1,000 likes, hit that hype. We're up to 40,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you be updated every time I drop. Clip reacts reloaded. To the next one, another one. Done.